Hey guys, this is Smart Potter 90. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald walkthrough. In the last episode, we got our first Pokemon from Professor Birch. We had our first battle against our rival May. In this episode, we're going to be heading out to Route 102. Actually, the deal with this, just as a quick explanation, there were two previous versions. I mean, always in Pokemon there are like two paired version and then a third version. So basically in this third version of Pokemon Emerald, I guess there are a bunch of Pokemon that you can actually obtain. They're kind of a mix between both. I mean, both Ruby and Sapphire. And it's really cool, I guess. You actually heard one right now, which is actually a Lotad, the one that appears in the intro. For example, that you could only catch in Sapphire, and C-Dot, I guess they were like two different kinds of Pokemon, I guess, that you can catch one in one version, one in the other. And now Emerald kind of like puts both of them together actually, which is pretty cool, and they're only like a few, like 6 or 7 Pokemon that you can't actually catch in Emerald. But Emerald's got a ton of exclusive Pokemon, even post-game. So now it's time to take on this guy. Our second battle. Yeah, if you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't say no? I mean, you're like just a dork that's got a Poochyena, which is considerably crappy. And we'll totally kick your butt. I mean, I've got Trico, dude. Yeah, raise your attack. What good will that do? What good will that do? I meant to say. Haha, you missed. Alright. What else do we got here? Our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. As you can see, just like in Fire Red, there are different, I guess, trainer classes. This guy, for example, is a bug catcher that tends to use bug Pokemon, as his name indicates. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird that I guess I'm kind of explaining many of the basic things, but I kind of feel bad that I couldn't really get to do it in Fire Red. But yeah, whatever. I'll quit with the newbie explanations. Wormbull, yeah, incredibly easy to beat. Very crappy. Come on, Trico, pound it. Great. Well, wild Pokemon. Well, if it isn't the Pokemon of the hour, I guess. Wormbull, we were just talking about how sucky you were. Goodbye. Alright, we're gonna face another, I guess, another one of these dorks. Another youngster, yeah. Alan, yeah. That's a pretty cool name, though. Like Leonard Skinner's guitarist, yeah. That guy was so good. That guy was so fucking good. Another thing that I have to actually add, and I'll have to tell you why, actually. Okay, you gotta excuse me here. I mean, I totally didn't know how to, sync the audio and stuff. I feel really bad, because there are a lot of videos that I have that have, like, an audio problem. Because I record with the VBA. I actually own these games. But I really prefer to record here because I can't actually do it with the GBA. I mean, it would look terrible, I swear.
it would look terrible. So yeah, I'm using here the VBA, and I'm actually live recording. The last video that I uploaded didn't sound perfect, but yeah, I guess it's a lot better than doing it after that, because Windows Movie Maker's sound recording volume is really bad. So now what we got here is something that in Fire Red and Leaf Green wasn't that big. It's something that I guess Gold and Silver introduced, which are these berry trees, which here they're actually berry plants that grow, and it uses the 24-hour system, and actually the majority of these berries have, like, you know, different uses, just like in Gold and Silver, if you've actually played them. But now these have been modified, and berries like took a day and they actually grew back. Now here what you gotta do is you gotta plant them. You have to actually plant these berries, and they'll probably take 72 to 96 hours, depending on the berry though. There are a ton of rare berries. They're like, I think 40 or 50 in this game, and they have been upgraded in future games. Nothing incredibly complicated. I mean, there's, for example, the Oran berry, you know, that heals 10 HP. Then there's the Lepa berry that heals 10 PP. Then the Cherry berry that heals paralysis, and the Ross berry that heals burns. Yeah, they're basically for status conditions, HP healing. They're berries for stat raising, which is really good. They're berries that actually raise your friendship. And even in Generation 4, they actually introduced berries that lower the damage taken from a super effective attack. For example, in Generation 4, like if Trico had that berry, a berry that lowered fire type attacks, you know, it would be really cool. I mean, it does less damage, but the berry goes away, so you can only use it once. Yeah. You gotta be careful though with this Shroomish. It's got Vex Spore, which is a pretty good ability actually. It can paralyze, poison, or I think put you to sleep if you make physical contact with it. I'm gonna try to KO it. I'm trying to use Leer so I can KO it in one move. See if it will be enough. The majority of these Pokemon, I mean all the ones that you've seen just now, they're all region exclusive Pokemon. I mean, they're all Hoenn native. But what's really cool about these games is that they actually include Pokemon from the Kanto and the Johto regions, which is really cool. I mean, really cool because, for example, you see Pokemon like Coughing or Grimer. I mean, old classics, and Machop and Zubat, you know. I mean, they're really, you know, those kinds of Pokemon that you would miss. I mean, you can find them here as well. So here in the gym, it's conducted by our father, I guess. Dad. Well, if it isn't Martin, so you're finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. I guess you're going to become a trainer like me. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Oh, yeah, you're Wally, right. Yeah, I'm going to stay here with my relatives in Burdenturf Town. So, yeah. This is also like our, this guy that appears here. You have to help him catch the Pokemon. Dad actually gives him a Zigzagoon. I mean, he loans him a Zigzagoon. That's pretty nice. I wish you had given me that. I wish you had given me a Zigzagoon, Dad. So, I guess this is kind of like the tutorial. I mean, this guy will be trying to catch the Pokemon. He'll appear later on. He's kind of like, also like kind of a rival or something. And this guy apparently always finds a level 5 Ralts. I remember once I was playing and he found a shiny Ralts. I mean, I was so mad at that. He found a fucking shiny Ralts. Dude, when will you find a shiny Pokemon? And he even caught it, and when I fought him like later on in the game, it wasn't shiny. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, let's hope that, yeah, it's very unrealistic because no one actually catches a Pokemon at this level of health. I mean, a Ralts probably won't be able to be caught that easily. Plus, Ralts doesn't even come at level 5, it's level 4. I mean, this guy has all the luck, yeah. And even luckier that time that I found him with a shiny. So yeah. Yeah, bye, loser. Alright, so we've got to go to Rustboro City. Got it, Dad. Because apparently our dad is like too tough for us to beat, I guess. And who are you? Excuse me, let me guess. From the way you're dressed, you're a Pokemon trainer. ... times 6. Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or you're just an ordinary kid. I'm searching for talented trainers. This guy is very important and he's exclusive to Emerald. He's actually... This girl isn't actually a trainer. She actually says it. Oh no, I'm not a trainer. But if they lock eyes, then they'll battle. Okay, so there's this dork here running. I guess I'll call all the youngsters or whatever they're called. I'm calling them all dorks. And that was just coincidence that he saw me. So yeah, whatever. Dork Billy would like to battle. His name is Billy. Yeah. He's gonna send out Zigzagoon. Come on, Trico. You're tough enough to beat this. Excuse for a Rattata replacement. Yeah, that did it. And he's sending out C-Dot. You actually have to be careful with this C-Dot because it can use the move Bide. What Bide will actually do is that it will take damage for like 3 turns. No, I'm sorry, 2 turns, and on the 3rd turn it will unleash energy. This growth attack is just useless. So if any of you actually have that much trouble, ouch, if you actually have that much trouble facing this, what you should do is like attack it instantly. So now it's starting to bide. Alright. It's alright, so I'm gonna KO it anyway, so yeah, whatever. It wasn't that hard. See, Maryland, it wasn't that hard. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, because I mean, when I saw Maryland, it was like, whoa, watch out, it's using Bide. Well, it's not that hard. I don't know why. So, yeah. Another of the Pokemon that we can find here is Meryl. I never really liked it. It's actually a Johto Pokemon. And, not really good. I mean, I've never really been a fan or anything. I mean, it's really cute and stuff and whatever, but yeah, I've never been a fan. Yeah, also something that I just love about this generation is like I mean, first of all, it's got an incredible array of music. It's got some awesome graphics. But other than that, it's the attack animations. Dude, the attack animations are awesome. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe how good they were. I actually don't really like many of the Diamond and Pearl ones and, you know, Platinum. I mean, when they came out, I didn't really like their whole animations and stuff. Yeah, typical. This is the typical joke that you'll see in all the Pokemon games. A fisherman will say, oh yeah, I've caught some strong Pokemon. Yeah, some strong Pokemon you got. You've got a Magikarp that can't even use... They can only attack me with like, what, Tackle? Does it even know Tackle? No, it knows Splash, which is incredibly powerful, though. You gotta watch out for Splash, though. I have to say that I got lucky there, but if Splash actually does damage, then it will KO your entire team with like one attack. No, I'm just kidding. Splash is the most worthless move in Pokemon history. It does damage though in Mystery Dungeon, which is pretty funny because I think it actually damages you as well. It does like 5 damage. I can't believe it, but at least that's something, I guess. So yeah, now we're gonna face this lady who was actually like the rich Pokemon trainer that will pay like loads of money if you beat them. Yeah. They also use healing items. I got really lucky and I scored a critical hit. I mean, this was like the luckiest case ever, but she actually uses hyper potions at this early in the game. I'm almost sure that she uses hyper potions. So now we're entering the Petalburg Woods, full of bug Pokemon, just like the Silcoon. Actually, something really interesting. Wow, I'm getting a lot of critical hits. Something really interesting, I guess in this game, is that Wurmple, which you've seen before, is actually can actually evolve into 2 different Pokemon. Incredible. Now here is actually a hidden item which you can find if you press A on, I guess, these kinds of suspicious looking parts of the ground. That guy on the left would have actually said it, but I just ignored him because I know this game by heart and I know what everyone says practically. And I know what will happen, I guess. And I know that Shumris is gonna take over the world. Come on, die, Shroomish. No, I'm just kidding. Go down. Faint. There we go. And I've hit a Shroomish like 6 or 7 times now, and Effect Spore hasn't been activated. Cool. Well, ironically, we find a Pokeball here. And this trainer will actually say, well, not this trainer, this girl, I guess, would say, if you throw Pokeballs at Pokemon then that already belong to a trainer, then you're a thief. So, this is it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll take on the Petalburg Woods. Trainer tips: if any Pokemon that appears even once in a battle is awarded experience points. Yeah, that's really that comes really in handy when you use the old switch change strategy, which is like one of the oldest tricks in the book, I guess.